What up my fellow Dovahkiin, and welcome to my review and showcase of the Elder Scrolls Skyrim Creation Club creation, the Adventurer's Backpack. In the video we are going to take a look at everything this creation has to offer, and at the end I'll give it a rating out of 5 and let you know if I think you should spend your hard-earned real-life septims on this creation. With all that said, let's get started. So what does this creation give us? Let's read the description to find out. Don't head off into the wilderness without your Adventurer's Backpack. Craft 16 variations with assorted effects, created by Rob Vogel, aka Fading Signal. This creation costs 400 credits, which is roughly $4 or £3 British, making it one of the more expensive creations. Now the first thing to mention is that there aren't really 16 variations, there are actually only 8 variations. It says there are 16 because all 8 backpacks come with a version with a bedroll attached to the bottom, so the description is actually a little bit misleading. To get hold of these backpacks in game, you can purchase them from a vendor, or you can craft them at a forge. All 8 of these different backpacks will give you plus 75 points to your carrying capacity, which is fantastic for someone like me, as I spend half my time in Skyrim managing my inventory, because I pick up every damn embalming tool and roll of paper I find. Now I can carry 75 more rolls of paper, or 25 more embalming tools before I have to reluctantly drop them so that my orc Zoog can walk at a reasonable pace. Some of them will give you extra bonuses, such as the Thief Backpack, which will make lockpicking 15% easier. Now let's have a look at what these backpacks look like. Firstly, you have the Adventurer's Backpack, which adds 75 points to your carrying capacity and adds 20 points of stamina. This is the backpack for the explorers, the Christopher Columbuses of the Skyrim world, that like to explore every inch of Skyrim's wonderful forests, tundra and dungeons. Equipped with a torch, rope, steel dagger and potion, you'll have everything you need to explore the vast land of Skyrim. Next up is the Dark Leather Backpack. For those of you who are too cool and hipster to wear a normal leather backpack, this is a simple run-of-the-mill backpack with no thrills or spills. Just put your giant's toes and ectoplasm in there and off you go. But in all honesty, if I could find this backpack in real life, I would totally buy it, because I love backpacks and I'm too hipster for normal leather. This particular backpack has no additional enchantments to the plus 75 points to your carrying capacity. Next up we have the Fine Leather Backpack, for all you posh, haughty high elves out there. Now you can bring even more firebrand wine to your next party and show off your extreme wealth with this luxuriously patterned backpack, featuring a gemstone in the middle so you can blind anyone sneaking up behind you with the light reflecting off the probably flawless gem. Again, this backpack has no additional enchantments other than the plus 75 points to your carrying capacity. Next up is the Fur Backpack, for all you furries out there. Now you can bring your fursona into Skyrim and still be able to carry around your wolf pelts, which you can then later use to make your wolf fursuit. Jokes aside, this is perfect for anyone who wants to roleplay as a bandit and wear fur armour. Just don't let the saber cats see, they might get upset. Again, this backpack has no additional enchantments other than the plus 75 points to your carrying capacity. The next backpack is a slight variation of the Fur Backpack, the Hunter Backpack, for all you savage wood elf hunters. This backpack comes with everything you need to go out and hunt some wild elk, so you can feed your little wood elf family. With an iron dagger, torch, water pouch, rope, and a weird looking feathery skull thingy, you can now take down that elk, skin it and place its meat and skin into your new backpack. Alongside the plus 75 points to your carrying capacity, this also grants you 20% more damage with bows, a pretty handy enchantment. Next up we have the bog standard leather backpack. There's not really much to say about this one, it's just a leather backpack. I imagine Bretons would use this backpack, because Bretons are pretty bog standard, so this is a good fit for them. This backpack has no additional enchantments other than the plus 75 points to your carrying capacity. Next up we have one of the better backpacks, the Mage Backpack. This is for all you Tolfdirs, Gandalfs and Dumbledores out there. Store your scrolls and soul gems in this fine looking backpack, which is basically just the fine leather backpack with a scroll and soul gem strapped to it. Nonetheless, it's one of the better backpacks and it's one that I will definitely be using when Zoog is feeling magical. Alongside the 75 points to your carrying capacity, this backpack also grants plus 20 magicka. Last but certainly not least, we have the Thief Backpack. my personal favourite. This one is for the scum, villains and skooma addicts out there that need a place to hide their stolen decorative family plates and empty skooma bottles. The backpack comes with a lockpick, steel dagger, shiv and a set of keys, and it even comes with a rope so that you can hang yourself after you've drank too much sleeping tree sap. This backpack also gives you the added bonus of making locks 15% easier to pick. Please take note that the appearance of some of these backpacks will change depending on the items you have in your inventory, so your backpacks may not look exactly the same as the ones I've just showed you, but they will look similar. I would recommend the mod Belt-Fastened Quivers, which I will link in the description, if you are going to download this creation and are going to be using a bow and arrow, because in vanilla Skyrim the arrows will clip into the backpack and it all just looks a little bit nasty and untidy. However, with the Belt-Fastened Quivers mod, the clipping is much less noticeable and everything just looks a bit tidier and a little bit better. Now it's time to give my final opinion on this creation and give it a rating out of 5. This creation adds 8 unique backpacks to the game that all look fantastic and will even change depending on what's in your inventory, which is super cool. They are great for immersion and role playing and are extremely useful. I don't see myself playing Skyrim from now on without wearing one of these backpacks. So for those reasons, I'm going to give this creation 4 stars out of 5. Honestly, it's fantastic. If you're playing on PS4, you should definitely get this mod. If you are on PC or Xbox One, there are free alternatives out there, but I think this is better than any of the free backpack mods that are available currently. So if you have the credits, I think it's worth a download. This is easily my favourite Skyrim creation, which isn't a huge shock to me because the military backpack is my favourite Fallout 4 creation, so maybe I'm a little bit biased. But you've seen what they look like, you've seen what they add, so it's up to you whether you go ahead and download this or not. So that takes us to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy it. If you did, leave a like and hit the subscribe button. I recently hit 500 subs, which is absolutely awesome. The next target is to hit 1000 subs, so any help in reaching that target is much appreciated. I'll see you in the next one. May Talos guide you.